Everyone says, wake up at 5 a.m. to be successful. That's actually setting you up to fail.
Let me be real with you.
I spent 2 years trying to wake up at 5 a.m., bought 4 different alarm clocks, downloaded 17 apps, set motivational alarm names like Get Up, Champion, and Future Millionaire, Wake Up. And every single morning, I felt like death. I'd drag myself out of bed, stumble to the cold shower everyone swears by, and spend the next 3 hours feeling like a zombie pretending to be productive. By 9 a.m., I was more exhausted than if I'd just slept until 7. Here's what nobody tells you about all that 5 a.m. warrior crap. You can't hack your way out of bad sleep. All those morning tactics everyone obsesses over, the cold showers, the aggressive alarms across the room, the "I'm a beast" affirmations in the mirror, they're treating symptoms, not the disease. The real problem isn't that you're weak or undisciplined. The real problem is you're fighting your biology, and your biology will win. Every single time. Your brain doesn't run on motivation. It runs on 90-minute sleep cycles. That's neuroscience, not opinion. And when you wake up in the middle of one of those cycles, no amount of motivational self-talk will save you from feeling like you got hit by a truck. So here's the shift. Stop trying to be a warrior at 5 a.m. Start respecting how your brain actually works. Because once you understand the system, waking up early becomes easy. Not a battle, easy. Let me break down what actually matters. Your sleep works in 90-minute cycles, not hours, cycles. Each cycle takes you through light sleep, deep sleep, and REM sleep. That's one complete loop. Do the math. 4.5 hours equals 3 cycles. 6 hours equals 4 cycles. 7.5 hours equals 5 cycles. 9 hours equals 6 cycles. These are the sweet spots. But here's where everyone screws up. You aim for 8 hours because that's what you've been told your whole life. So you go to bed at 10 p.m., set your alarm for 6 a.m., and wake up feeling destroyed. You know why? Because 8 hours doesn't land on a full cycle. You're waking up at 6 hours and 30 minutes, right in the middle of deep sleep. Your brain is trying to finish the cycle, and you just ripped it out mid-process. That's why you feel worse after 8 hours than your friend who slept 6 hours and woke up sharp. It's not about total time. It's about completing full cycles. I tested this for 3 months straight. Tracked every morning, 7.5 hours. I woke up clear-headed, ready to move. 8 hours, groggy, exhausted, wanted to die. Same bedtime routine. Same room. Same everything. The only difference? One extra 30 minutes that destroyed a sleep cycle. So stop obsessing over getting 8 hours. Start calculating backwards from your wake-up time. If you need to be up at 6 a.m., count back in 90-minute blocks. That puts you at 10:30 p.m. or 9 p.m. for bed, not 10 p.m. This is math, not motivation. And math works whether you feel like it or not. But here's the thing. Even perfect sleep cycles won't save you if you're destroying your sleep quality before bed. And most people are doing exactly that, without even realizing it. Your brain needs to unhook from dopamine before sleep. Otherwise, your sleep quality dies. This is the dopamine shutdown window. 30 to 60 minutes before you want to be asleep. What does that mean? No screens. Not, I'll just check one thing. Not, I'll dim my brightness. No screens, period. Blue light from your phone, laptop, TV, it kills melatonin. Melatonin is what tells your brain it's time to sleep. Kill the melatonin, and your brain stays wired even when you're lying in bed exhausted. I used to scroll through my phone until the second I wanted to fall asleep. Then I'd lie there for 45 minutes wondering why I couldn't pass out. Turns out, I was flooding my brain with dopamine hits right before expecting it to shut down. That's like doing cocaine and then asking why you can't meditate. Here's what actually works. 1 hour before bed, put the phone in another room. Dim your lights. Use warm yellow light like you're in a cave. Your brain reads bright white light as daytime. Warm yellow light signals time to wind down. Read a fiction book. Not self-help, not business. Fiction. Something that doesn't make you think about your goals or problems. Stretch. Journal if you want. But avoid goal setting or problem solving at night. No intense emotions before bed. No horror movies. No heartbreak songs. No overthinking your life at 2 a.m. Treat your brain like a baby. You wouldn't show a baby a scary movie right before bedtime. Same logic applies to you. Calm it down. Put it to sleep. No stimulation equals deep recovery. And if you want extra support, magnesium glycinate, chamomile tea, ashwagandha, lemon balm. These aren't magic pills, but they help your nervous system relax. Stay hydrated before bed, but don't overload so you're not peeing at 3 a.m. Now here's where most people think they're done. They fix their sleep cycles, they shut down dopamine, they sleep 7.5 hours. And then the alarm goes off and they still hit snooze 7 times. Why? Because the first 5 minutes after waking up are a war zone. Your prefrontal cortex, that's the part of your brain that makes rational decisions. That's still booting up when your alarm rings. What's running the show? Your limbic system, your emotional brain. The part that says, I'm tired, I hate this, let's sleep. So you can't rely on logic at 5 a.m. You need a zero thinking plan, a ritual that doesn't require you to make any decisions. Here's what I use, the 3-second rule. Stolen straight from Mel Robbins, and it works like absolute magic. As soon as the alarm rings, count. 3, 2, 1, stand up. Don't think, don't reason, don't negotiate with yourself. Just stand. Your brain doesn't have time to argue. You count, you move, you're vertical. Game over. Once you're standing, you've already won the hardest battle of the day. But you need to make standing inevitable. Put your alarm across the room, not on your nightstand, across the room. Force yourself to get vertical to turn it off. And name your alarm something that triggers urgency. Not alarm or morning. Name it get up or die. Wake up future millionaire. Snooze equals failure loop. Sounds dramatic? Good. That psychological cue matters when your brain is dumb. Make it loud. Make it annoying. You're not trying to gently wake up. You're trying to shock your system into alert mode. As soon as you're up, cold water. Splash your face. Step into a cold shower for even 30 seconds. Or chew ice cubes if you're dramatic. It doesn't matter how you do it. Just shock your nervous system awake. I used to think cold showers were just hustle culture nonsense. And they are, if you're using them to replace good sleep. But after you've already slept in full cycles, cold water works. It activates your sympathetic nervous system and tells your body, we're online now. Right after that, light. Expose your eyes to bright light immediately. Sunlight if you have it. Bright white daylight lamp if it's still dark. This kills any remaining melatonin and resets your circadian rhythm. Your brain reads light as time to wake up. No light? Your brain stays in sleep mode, even if you're walking around. Now you're vertical. You're cold shocked. You're light exposed. Here's how you lock in the momentum. Build a morning power circuit. 3 steps, 10 to 15 minutes total. Step 1, movement, 1 to 5 minutes, doesn't matter what. 10 push-ups, jumping jacks, quick yoga stretch, anything to tell your body we're fully online now. Step 2, mindset, 2 to 3 minutes max. Read 1 powerful quote, journal 1 sentence. Ask yourself, what kind of person do I want to be today? Visualize yourself crushing your main goal. 2 minutes only. Not 20, not an hour, 2 minutes. Step 3, mission, 2 to 5 minutes. Review your number 1 task for the day. Not 10 tasks, 1. Set a 3-goal limit to avoid decision overload. Say it out loud. Let's go build. That's it. Movement, mindset, mission. 10 to 15 minutes and you're locked in for the day. But here's the deeper truth. You're not just waking up early. You're becoming the kind of person who does. Every time you wake up early, celebrate it. Not in a cringe way, just acknowledge it. I did that. That's who I am now. This rewires your brain to associate waking up early with identity, not just discipline. Here's the mantra I use. I don't wake up early to be productive. I wake up early because I'm building a version of me no one has ever seen. Say it until it feels real, because eventually it will be. Track your streak. Jerry Seinfeld method. Every early morning gets marked on a calendar. Your only job? Don't break the chain. Even 1 win per week is better than quitting for 3 months and starting over. And when you fail, because you will, you're human, don't quit. Restart the next day. That's how you win. 1 morning at a time. Here's what most people miss. Waking up early isn't about being extreme. It's about being in control. Most people start their day late, rushed, reactive, checking emails before their brain is even awake, responding to other people's priorities before they've even thought about their own. But when you wake up early, you're starting on your terms. Quiet, focused, intentional. You're no longer a slave to the snooze button. You're pressing play on your life. So stop trying to force yourself awake with cold showers and motivational alarms while ignoring your sleep cycles. That's backwards. Fix your sleep first. Respect the 90-minute cycles. Shut down dopamine before bed. Then use the wake-up tactics to make standing up automatic. That's the system. Sleep cycles plus dopamine shutdown plus zero thinking wake-up plan. Math, not motivation. Try it for 1 week. Calculate your sleep cycles, shut down screens 1 hour before bed, use the 3-second rule when your alarm rings. Track it. See what happens. If you're still hitting snooze after a week of this, then you're not waking up at the right time in your cycle. Adjust by 90 minutes and test again. This isn't about being a warrior. It's about working with your brain, not against it. And once you stop fighting biology, waking up early stops being a battle. It just becomes what you do.